Hello everyone, this is Elke, and today's insight is about loving the self unconditionally. Unconditional love, is that even something that really exists? You would assume when you look around yourself that it doesn't. All the love in relationships, be it family, friends, and even the beloved, seems to be conditional. Many of us are brought up with the premise that when we behave as expected and do what our parents want, then we are loved. If not, then the love will be withdrawn as we are not functioning properly. And we continue this as grown-ups in most, if not all, relationships. If someone performs as expected by us, we love them, and if they don't, we withhold the love. And they, of course, do the same, as this has been done like this for eons. I will go as far as stating that in the old paradigm, unconditional love doesn't exist. Love in the old paradigm is always given with some expectation behind it. Even if someone is giving themselves to helping others in need, without regards to themselves, this has nothing to do with unconditional love. It has to do with sacrifice. In a mind-driven society, unconditional love doesn't exist. As the mind cannot feel love, it can only generate emotions, and thereby the love that is expressed in the old paradigm is an emotion. It is not true unconditional love. This happens due to the mind being in control and the perceived separation from Source. Your higher levels, God, the universe, light, love or spirit, or whatever you may call it, and the perception of survival. I can't stop to laugh about this one. Everyone tries to survive until they finally die one day, as this is unavoidable. And for what reason? That the gene pool can be kept alive by the next generation, and they, in turn, have to repeat the whole thing again. This really doesn't make any sense to me at all. What if we can scrap the survival part, because you are eternal and you can never die? It takes a huge load off, doesn't it? And we can finally start to contemplate the deeper meaning of it all. Starting to look at the mind and all its colorful perceptions and how it doesn't work. And for that matter, it has never worked. The mind, and therefore humanity, has been chasing its tail for eons, and the continuation of a mind-based society will keep humanity in this loop for eternity. Staying in the mind will keep you in the loop of not loving yourself, at least not unconditionally. I hear so many dear ones talking about how they can start to love themselves if they only could have more money, or if they could only lose that weight so they can feel better about themselves, and so on. Thereby perceiving they can start to love themselves only if these conditions are met. But guess what? Even if they reach that goal, the mind will find other reasons to not love themselves, as it will surely find another flaw. Can you see what is happening here? And coming from this place, you will never be able to love yourself unconditionally. So why don't we stop all this nonsense? Starting to look at it from an overview again. Feeling our presence, the real us, feeling that there is so much more out there for us than it is perceived to be. Feeling that you are so much more and that there is so much more in store for you specifically. Dropping our consciousness into our heart center and feeling the warmth emanating from there. Feeling the connection to your higher levels, the universe, and all that is. Feeling the light within us and the love, the unconditional love that we are. Nothing more and nothing less. We are love. So why don't we just start to love ourselves unconditionally? Because of all the layers that have us perceive we are a certain way. Unworthy, unlovable, not good enough, not smart enough. Again, all perceptions and decisions that were made by the mind, that have created the ego and the reality that you are currently experiencing, as the mind has deemed it to be a reality. Going out of the mind into the heart. Starting to use the mind as the tool that it has been created to be will amplify your connection to your true self, helping you to see things for what they truly are, helping you to see those perceptions for what they truly are, letting them come up and feeling them, and then letting them go, knowing full well that they are not true for you, and they have nothing to do with you. Ready to let go of all that is not you, releasing it out of your subconscious and your cells, freeing up space to embody more and more of your true self, making space for the unconditional love that you are to come in, to be expressed and most importantly, to be felt and embodied. The accompanying recording will help you to start moving into the heart more and more, letting the love that you are come in, finally letting home come to you.